What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Casper's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. So, I have a review for y'all today, and this shoe actually came out April 24th. I believe it was April 24th, and I don't even know, like I just have a whole rant with this shoe. So, like I mentioned, this shoe came out, I believe it was in April at some point. I want to say April 24th, but don't quote me on that. But they did release on a website. They released before sneakers. So, the shoe, if you have not checked out the saddle yet, is the Billie Eilish Air Force 1 High. Now, they released on her website, and I was able to cop a pair. I was standing in a restaurant when they shock dropped. It was like a Sunday, and I was like, oh, let me see if I can get them. Went in, easy to get them. People weren't really that interested in them, but I was able to cop a pair pretty easily. I went ahead and did expedited shipping on them because I was like, let me go ahead and get them here quick so I can drop a review, just in case people are interested, and before they release on sneakers, people will be able to see a review of the shoe. So fast forward, we're almost a month and a half from when I originally ordered the shoe, and I'm just getting the shoe in. Like, today is Sunday. I just got the shoe in today. I was like, let me go ahead and just do this video. So I'm a little it's like, what happened? So I think what happened, and I wasn't aware of this until the shoes released on sneakers, but when they dropped on Billie Eilish's website, I believe there was confusion on if they were in women's sizes or men's sizes, because when they released on sneakers, they had them in just men's sizes. So I think that just caused some issues where people thought when they released on Billie's website, either they thought it was a men's shoe or it was a women's shoe. But fast forward a couple weeks after they had dropped on sneakers and whatnot, the team from Billie Eilish that was handling the drop, they sent out emails, and actually did receive an email, and they asked basically, did I intend to order a shoe in a men's size or a women's size? And they wanted me to confirm the size just before they shipped out the shoe. So I think that's what happened, which caused just a whole craziness to ensue with trying to get the shoe from the Billie Eilish website. Like, I would have been better ordering the shoe off sneakers, and I would have gotten it before I got it off the Billie Eilish website. So it's a little frustrating just because I was expecting this shoe weeks ago. I think they're supposed to ship April 29th was the day they gave me to ship, which they would have been here a couple days after that. So it was just a whole bunch of extraness, but I appreciate them checking to make sure that I got the right size. But at the same time, it's bruh, I was expecting this shoe a long time ago. But enough of my rant. I know, stop complaining. It's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the review on this shoe. So we're gonna start with the box as always. Now, I've done recent reviews of Billie Eilish's shoes. I did the Air Jordan 15 and I did the Air Jordan 1 AJKO. Both of those cool shoes, and of course they deal with the concept of sustainability and using recycled materials. And these shoes does not change that at all. They are very similar style or concept as the AJKO and the Billie Eilish Jordan 15. So starting with the box, you do have this brownish color. I don't know, the shoes on the side. You have a brownish colored box, and you do see Billie Eilish's logo and then Nike Air on top as well. And then moving to the side, it reads, "It's hard to stop it once it starts," and that's on both sides of the box. And then this one has Billie written out right there. All right, so now jumping to the label reads Nike Air Force 1 High 07 SP. And the colorway is mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. This is a size 8.5 in men, 10 in women's. I will put up the retail price in the video. It's not on here, and I don't remember what it was off the top of my head because it was a while ago that I ordered the shoe. Now, moving to the inside of the shoe, you do get a card with Billie Eilish on here, and it says "Happier Than Ever." So that is on the card. There's nothing on the back. Well, there's fine print on the back, but nothing of importance. Alright, so continuing on. So you get, I believe it's two types of paper. One has Billie Eilish's name written out on it. And then moving to the inside of that paper, you have just a regular white paper with these. Alright, now let's go ahead and jump to the shoes, because I'm sure some of y'all are curious with it to see what they look like. Alright, so this is the Billie Eilish Air Force 1 High. Give y'all that quick 360 before we jump into an in-depth review on these. If you're wondering, yeah, it's a very interesting looking shoe. Now I do applaud Billie Eilish for taking some. She's done some, like, not, I don't want to say out there, but she's done some different shoes that a lot of people wouldn't do. For example, the Air Jordan 15. We haven't had an Air Jordan 15 in a while. The AJKO is not the most popular silhouette. And then, of course, the Air Force One High. People like Air Force One Highs, but, of course, as you see, all of the straps on here is something that's totally different. Now, the straps are inspired by the Air Trainer 3 and then the Nike Alpha Force Low. Both of those shoes have straps on them, so it's drawn inspiration from there. But it's cool that they're on here. I'm not the biggest fan of them, but it is something different and something that's cool on here. Now, jumping to the midsole, you do have the regular Air Force One midsole. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this is a shoe based off sustainability, so there are a lot of recycled materials in here. One being, of course, the Nike Grind midsole or outsole. It's that whole piece is made up of recycled material, which is the Nike Grind concept. I did a little bit of research on the Nike Grind. There's a lot to it. I have to go back and look, but it is dealing with sustainability and using more recycled materials. Of course, you do see air right here on the side of the shoe. Now, moving to the upper of the shoe, the upper is made up of nubuck, but it is a, like I mentioned, recyclable nubuck. So I believe it's 80% recyclable materials in the nubuck. I must say the quality on this nubuck is really nice. It's very soft. I love the feel of this nubuck. No complaints on the quality of this shoe at all. So as y'all see, it also is that mushroom colorway. And honestly, I do like the mushroom colorway on this shoe. Brown, you can never go wrong with a brown shoe. So this one does look good. I like the color on here. I like the quality on here. That's why I say she does a good job with the shoes that she has made designs for, even though they're just different type of shoes or just have different type of designs that we're not really used to seeing. So that is the material that's on here. Of course, you do have the Nike swoosh over here. It's a little easier to see on this side. But it is that nubuck as well, and you have a Nike swoosh on both sides of the shoe, and both of those are nubuck. And then on the back of the shoe, you do have Nike Air. Now, moving to the laces and the straps. So, like I mentioned, you have 5 straps on here, and then underneath you have it's a mushroom colored lace. Now, these straps aren't removable, and I will undo them for you. Let me see. So, like I mentioned, 5 straps, and they do all come off like that. So that is what's underneath. So, needless to say, the shoe is not going anywhere. Once you strap it down, it is a very secured shoe once you tie it and then strap it down as well. So that is interesting. I don't think I have any shoes with straps on them. So this is something completely different that's out of my realm of something that I would normally buy. But moving to the tongue, and we'll start at the bottom. You do have another one of Billie Eilish's logo at the bottom piece right there. And I think it's Bloche is how you pronounce that, I want to say. And then moving to the tongue, it reads Nike Air and then Air Force One. And it is in that mushroom colorway. Everything on here is that mushroom colorway. Hopefully the camera picks it up there. Alright, now let's go to the interior of the shoe. Things are a little tight in here. So let me unstrap everything. And it'll make it a little easier to get inside the shoe. If I could get the straps to unloosen themselves. Alright, so I'm just going to take all of these off. And here's another look at the laces, just in case y'all are curious, with the straps all the way completely undone. Alright, now moving to the interior. These do have a paper shoe tree. Paper shoe tree with these. And then you have a mushroom colored sock liner. So hopefully the camera picks that up for y'all. And then if you didn't get a glimpse of the insole, it is a white insole. I can get it out. Ooh. Alright, there we go. So you do have a white, oh wow, this is actually a really cool insole. So you have a white insole, and as you see, it's made up of like recycled material. So you can actually see the different pieces that are put together to make up this insole. And then you have Billie Eilish's logo on here, and then the Nike logo as well. Now, I'd be very curious to know, like, if you have a pair of these and you've worn them, how does this insole feel? Is it a comfortable insole? Is it uncomfortable? This is something I have never seen an insole like this on a shoe. So like I mentioned, she's been doing stuff that's just completely out there, but it's cool to see. This is almost like I don't want to say like plastic or something like that, but it is, yeah. Let me know if you tried these shoes on and if you've worn them and how they feel on feet. But overall, that is the shoe. I will go ahead and show y'all the other shoe as well, so you can get an idea of what both shoes look like. No major differences in the two. And then this is the back of the shoe, this other shoe. Alright, so overall, that is the Air Force One and Billie Eilish, or Air Force One High Billie Eilish shoe. Let me know what y'all think about it. What are your overall thoughts on the shoe? Did you end up copying the shoe? Did you end up passing on it? Was it just like, that's ugly? In my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of the shoe just because of the straps, but I will give props. It is something different, and it's nice to see people doing different things with shoes, just switching it up for people that are out there that may want to rock something completely different. But yeah, for me, it's the straps that just kind of kill it for me. But I do like the color, like I mentioned earlier, and I do like the quality of the shoe. Now, I will say, Billie Eilish is working on another shoe, and they have official images of it. And if I can find them, I will put them in the video. But it's an Air Force One low, and I must say, I do like how this Air Force One looks. The quality looks nice, of course. It looks like it's going to be that same mushroom colorway or a little bit dark over brown, and then there are designs on it. I'm ready to see that shoe in person, so that may be one I actually do copy my size and try to wear. But whenever that time comes, I will decide from there. But as always, like I mentioned, let me know how y'all feel about these. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. As always, I don't know if I have an early review coming this week, but that could change at any minute. So just kind of stick around, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Stay safe and stay blessed.